rights and properties of Nigerians is above all. I didn't say any word under duress. I intentionally said it, and I meant what I said, and I am ready to bear the consequences. This way that the government is moving is a failure. Kidnapping and abduction has become institutionalized business today. All the gadgets of this world, with all the technology of this world, people are using porn. Understand my agony. People are using porn to communicate that your beloved ones are with us. If you want, pay us this money. And we have government that has Ministry of Communication, that has Ministry of Information, that has everything, but cannot track that porn. If I die now, I am trying to provide life for other people who are dying unjust in Nigeria. All the elites of this country have failed. All the politicians have failed. We have to come back to the drawing board. If there is no issue of failure, what brought back the agitation of Biafra? Because we have failed. People share the same mind with me, but they are afraid. Some are emotionally inclined to their religion. Some are emotionally inclined to their tribe. That is why people kept quiet. Well, everybody now use Islam to say what he wants. So people can easily use Islam to say it is against the tenet of Islam to call a failure a failure. Were they absent when Jonathan was criticized by Muslim clerics? Gradually, I learned that the problem we have in this country that is going to consume all of us if we are not careful is extremism. The best option in dealing of bandits, banditry, Boko Haram, whatever, is to crush them. Well, I think it is impossible to Islamize Nigeria or to Christianize Nigeria. Sharia is something that we have to sit down and look into it critically in Nigeria, especially we the Muslims. The Sharia move claimed some innocent lives in Nigeria. A cleric has no right to pass a judgment. There is a constituted authority. This is not my first time of saying something against killing and kidnapping. I said it more than this during the last administration and even during this administration. But why is it that this one is so viral? Why? Because Nigerians are tired. The people have the right to voice out now because they are suffering. About 7 villages that can't afford to eat 3 times gathered money to pay the bandits. If they didn't on Saturday, their villages will be set ablaze. We are in democratic era. The most important component of democracy is freedom. People are ready to kill anybody who said that Buhari cannot deliver. The post-election violence of 2011 is an affirmation, is a proof to that. If somebody killed me because of this, my blood will write a history. That because of humanity I was killed. Someone must sacrifice for this country. And this is the sacrifice I can do for this country. And I have no regret for that. If I am to be intimidated, that means the president himself intentionally don't want to fulfill his promise. Let me tell you, Mr. President, under your watch, bandits are taxing Nigerians. Is that the provision of the Constitution of Nigeria?
As I used to tell them, if I have enough resources in this country, there will be no terrorism. Because there's no need for that. There will be no banditry. But when one person will amass billions that belong to the country and keep in his account, and they're telling us if you say anything against the government, they will arrest you from the altar. Let me see that person that will try it. A curse will be his generation. Oh yeah, Moroge. Nikendi amuma, iche ya na echiche. Ndị n'igwe anara gị ndụ gị. How can you intimidate men of God in the whole country? Not to talk. Who are you? Are you born or are you made? Because you are in one political corridor. Messing up with the public fund. Putting the whole country into jeopardy. Prophetic anointing will destroy you. The person that will stop the men of God from speaking what God says are not yet born, and they will never be born. I'm not talking about all Catholics, men of God, even in the Pentecostal churches. Open your mouth and preach. Speak as God orders you. Anybody who tries to attack you from heaven, that person will be destroyed. If the organization comes as a body and as a government to attack men of God, that government will fall. Under prophetic anointing, I speak. Holding my hand on this altar of power. You can't try it. Before you try it, go and ask where Abacha is. Where Yaradua is. Don't try rubbish. God is the owner and giver of power. He can give it, he can take it. If you don't want to be preached against, begin to do good. Why we have terrorists, whom they call terrorists and bandits? These are our children who are frustrated. Our graduates who are doing nothing. Our youths who are abandoned and not taken care of. Some criminals call themselves leaders. And they're swallowing the wealth that belongs to everybody, that will be enough for everybody. And these youths are agitating. And the thieves are saying, if you talk, you will be arrested. You have no love for the people you are leading. And you may not know what curse means. God will curse you people. Of course, you cannot merchandise the real prophetic anointing. Chineke. Nke a na-akwụsa bụ nke eji ego gota. A ga-ejikwa ego goria. Mana ọ bụrụ nke si na be mma wee bịa. Even if you don't want to talk, God will speak through you. How can people who are leading us be sick and they will fly out to a foreign country to treat themselves? And in the country, our doctors will not be taken care of. Our doctors will not be well paid. Then they say nobody should talk. Visit our hospitals and see how wretched and how naked they are. We have the best doctors in the whole world, Nigeria. We have the best brains. But they're not taken care of. Because they are not politicians. Nigeria, where politics have become a business, not even a business. Politics is turning into terrorism. Arrest us. Let them come and arrest. Because we allowed you people to be messing up. Anybody who has been traveling from 82 division here to Uguayama, if you have not tried it, move, because there are people who move from there to there every day. How would they interpret Nigeria? Because you are flying from one airport to another airport. Do you know what we suffer? To buy one penta of Gary today is the wahala. As the naira is dwindling and collapsing in value, salaries of our people are static. People are suffering. And those who call themselves politicians are getting richer from our common wealth, not from their own sweat. And men of God should not talk. Men of God, we should choose one. Either to obey God or man. Because judgment of God will start from the pulpit. We better protect the souls handed over to us. If they want arrest, let them try. Time has come when some of them will sleep in the night and wake up blind. Some will wake up deaf. Some wake up lame. Some of them will even die if they want to attack the men of God. Under Elijah's anointing and Elisha's anointing. Under Davidic anointing. I cannot be alive and see my fellow men of God being harassed and intimidated. Never. We have the anointing.